All right. Perfect. Waiting for this one to go live. And let me wait for this one button and we'll be happening. And this is going to be a good call. All right. What's going on, Wellness 360? Grateful to see you. My name is James Zhang, founder, co founder of this community. We've ran this community for the past, 13 years. And if you aren't familiar with me and what we're all about, but 13 years ago, I got introduced to these body balancing drops. They've hit the internet by storm now. They are now known as skinny drops, happy drops, many different types of things. But what they do is they help to support body balance. We're talking about ghrelin, leptin, insulin, and cortisol. So it supports all of those. And as a byproduct, if you're looking for weight loss, we've seen that our clients lose 2 times more weight than just diet and exercise by itself. I lost 25 pounds in 40 days with no exercise using these drops. And since then, we've had 1 million people around the world use these and experience not just weight loss, but they're experiencing things like better mood. They're experiencing things like, I've noticed people going through their perimenopause, menopausal phases say, you know what, my hot flashes are going away for whatever reason. They're saying that they're sleeping better. In fact, if you've used the drops before, what's up, Pia? What's up, Donna? What's up, Liz? Put in the comments below, what have you experienced on these body balancing drops? What are some of these things that you've had that have been life-changing for you? Right? Like literally, it's still, I'm ceased to be amazed every day, never cease to be amazed. Every day, I see more and more people just benefiting from a very simple system. And why is it important? Well, we're in a place right now where we have a big issue in the world. Okay. Today, I'm going to talk about what these are, how to get them paid for, but more importantly, how to even leverage this to make an extra $10,000 a month by Thanksgiving. So if that is something that interests you, tag your people onto this, share this, all the things. By the end of this, if you want more information, get to the person that connects you to this video so they can chat with you about this. All right, so why are these drops going so viral? It's because in the world, we have a big problem. Our big problems are things like diabetes being more rampant than ever before. It's projected at least 1/3, if not more, are diabetic, which is kind of crazy. Diabetes also now has been triggered and linked to, they're calling it type 3 diabetes, but Alzheimer's has been linked to diabetes, specifically blood sugar imbalance. We are in a world where, unfortunately, organic food has to be labeled organic because most of our food is processed. Most of our food is laced with stuff like high fructose corn syrup or other ingredients in there that are chemicals and synthetics and are harming our bodies. And it's causing the core of what makes our body functions, these chemical messengers around our body that go from the brain and the gut and everywhere, called hormones. So what happens is you wake up one day and you're like, my body's not the same. I feel really, really sad. I feel like lethargic. I'm tired. I'm like, I look at the scale and maybe you have that weekend and you're like, man, it's not coming off like it used to. And you're like, my body's changing. And you try to diet and you try to exercise and you try to follow the things. And it's like, even though you work hard, it's not working seemingly. And why is that the case? Because proper health is not only just about what you eat and also exercise and sleep. And while all those are extremely important, it's about balancing the hormones, the things that cause all these different effects in our body. Thus, you see what comes onto the stage are things like, have you guys heard of GLP-1 or semaglutides, for example? Those are very popular now. Why? Because they seem to address that root issue, problem, and nothing against semaglutides. They're designed for diabetes, and the problem is any medicine, pharmaceutical, will come with its side effects. Things like 50% of weight loss coming from muscle, things like gut issues and digestive issues. Any medicine, Tylenol, Motrin, from the highest, craziest pharmaceutical drug, just because it's a synthetic thing in your body, there's going to be some type of response to it. Does anyone here believe that it's wiser to go the more natural approach first before considering a pharmaceutical? Put a me in the comments if you would agree with that. I know, Lucy, great to see you. Like, it's important that we do what's natural first. Why not? God gave us these amazing bodies, these amazing ingredients. Why not just try to do that first? And then eventually, hey, you can consider pharmaceutical options. That's why these drops have been taking over the world. That's why people around the world have a common problem. And they're like, these seem like the most holistic, natural way to actually balance my body, and they actually work. So that's why these have been so good. Now, what we've been noticing is people have been asking, they use it for like a week or two, and they're like, I feel amazing. It's very common within the first week or two, people notice a response. I lost some weight, my inches are going down, I feel better. Wow, my hot flashes went away. We're hearing every single one of these different things that are happening. And what happens is they say, you know what? I know some people that can benefit. Question, who here can think of some people already that can benefit from the benefits that we've already talked about from these body balancing drops? Put me in the comments below if you have. There's a lot of people. I mean, if we just talk about diabetics, that's at least a third of the world. If there's 7 billion, 8 billion people in the world, that's 2 billion people. It's a very big population. It's a lot of people. So they say there's a big problem and here's a good solution. And it's different from anything else that's out there. So what starts to happen is people start to ask, is there a way I can share this? Hey, if you found something that helped you and can help others, who here would share that good solution with others? Put a 1 in the comments if you would. In fact, I think it's almost selfish. If you found something that was transformational and solved a big problem, you didn't tell someone about it. It's like if you found the cure to cancer, you didn't tell someone about it. Well, the secret to living is giving, right? As Tony Robbins says. So people start to share these things. Now, what's great is this. What if there a way by just sharing that you could get paid for sharing? I was chatting with one of my friends the other day. She's like, I'm using this shake and I've realized I've shared this with everyone around me and the company isn't paying me a single dime. Who here's ever shared something with someone before? You found a good restaurant, you shared it. You went to a good movie, you shared it. Ladies, you found a good perks, you found a good makeup, a good skincare, you shared it, right? It's very normal to share. So what if there a way by just sharing these amazing drops, you could not only make some extra money, what if you can share enough to get them paid for? What if you could actually, even just by partnering with the company, even get them for a wholesale discount too? Does anyone here like saving money? I do. I'm Asian. I always look for the biggest deals. I'm always frugal, right? I love it when it says I saved X amount. I don't care how much I bought it for. I'm like, I can save money. If you partner with the company, one-time lifetime $30 membership, you can save up to 30%. You can actually save more. There's some bulk packs you can get as well too, which is really good. Okay. So we have figured out a simple way to help you share easier. Now, the question is, how do I share them? Now, of course, we have word of mouth and, you're having lunch. And what's great about these drops is they're very easy to talk about. You just bring them. Here's a really simple tip. Bring these to lunch with you. Take them in front of people and watch what they do. You know what they're going to say? They're going to say, Lucy, what is that? And then you can share a little bit. Now, here's the part where I think a lot of times, if you've ever tried to share something or try to do some type of business, who here's ever tried to sell something before? Put a me in the comments if you tried to sell something before. This is where I sucked at. I would get really nervous. I would vomit verbally on people. I would be like, look at all this, and like, boom, 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 and I wouldn't know where to stop. Or I'd be scared to say the wrong thing because I don't want to hurt someone, right? Now, what's great about these products is they will never hurt anybody. There's no contraindications. There's no side effects. Homeopathic remedies are very, very gentle on the body. Like I haven't seen anything bad over the millions of people now. But how do you share in a way that is simple? Well, what if we gave you a simple tool? where all you had to do is share a simple link with somebody. Have you guys ever shared an Amazon link with someone? Imagine we gave you a link and you just shared, hey, check this out. And it gives them professional, done for you marketing sales funnels, is the terminology for that. It educates them on the product, it answers all the questions. By the end, when people look at this, they say, how much are they? And then the next question you have is, what do I say to that? Well, what if we actually told you and gave you exactly what to say? What if I were to tell you after the 13 years of promoting these drops, we've heard almost every single question under the sun about these drops. What's in them? How do they work? Can this person take them? How much do they cost? They're too expensive. What if all of those questions you don't have to figure out, but we actually literally already put them together in an app that's free for you to get, that is right in your pocket, right in your phone, where you just have to press on a button and it shoots out the right answer. Do you think that's pretty simple? Put a yes in the comments below if that's the case. We're also going to show you simple ways to be able to promote these. Well, James, I've never promoted before. James, I'm not good with social media. James, I don't know where to talk to people. What if we gave you a simple daily social media attraction marketing post where instead of you trying to go hunt for customers, you had people knocking down your door saying, Laura, what are those? Vita, what are those? I see multiple people right now in the chat, and we give them a post. We have a launch post that's structured in a way. We learned this from social selling experts. Shout out to Cindy and Lindsay. They did $50 million of social selling through social media. And it's a simple post that you can make. And I've seen time and time and time again, when people make this, it blows up. Just yesterday, I saw one of our partners make this post. She's in Canada. And boom, Australia. And boom, just all different types of people are like, what is it? 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 And you're like, oh my gosh, no worries. We give you what to say, how to say, everything, where by the end, you have somebody just like, send me the link, I'm ready to buy. This is literally what we do, and we do for you, a system in a box. And it's worked for thousands of people. And as people apply this, we've seen many people share enough where they get their product paid for. Share this with a couple customers, you're going to get yours to get paid for. We've seen others where we actually have a system where in a month, imagine you can make an extra $500 a month. Enough for holidays, enough for gifts, enough for paying down debt. But here's the big thing, because that's exciting, that's cool. But what if there were a way that you could do this very simple thing that I just explained to you? That's literally all it is. Anyone can do. I've seen grandparents do this in their 80s. They can do this, okay? What if you could continue to follow this simple system? And we have 2 posts today that we're going to give you. 2 simple social media posts today. Who here feels that if we instructed you on what to do, and it was fun, and it was simple, it wasn't salesy or spammy, who here feels you can make 2 posts that we actually instruct and give to you a day? Put a 2 in the comments. If that sounds simple, like on your Facebook, like just, we're posting anywhere. We're on it anyway. So instead of just scrolling, we're going to teach you how to post something where it can attract people to post today. Okay? If you can do that, it takes like, I don't know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. You can do this. You can do this. So what we found is, as you make these 2 posts a day with our systems and our trainings and our framework, you will start to get to helping every week. We've seen this time and time again. We're going to help you transform 3 people's lives every week. 1 person every other day with a Sabbath day off. Can I really get 3 people a week? Yeah. I've seen so many of our partners. I'm thinking about one of my friends, Kim Wall. Kim Wall has been in businesses like this for 30 years. And she was always struggling and stuck. And she did well to a certain degree, but she was stuck. She felt like she had to like hunt for customers. She felt like she had to spam her friends and family. She just didn't know what wasn't clicking. She applied the simple system of 2 posts a day. And within 3 days, she got 4 customers and got her drops paid for. Come on. Like, this stuff works. 2 posts a day will lead you to 3 customers a week. But as you do this, you're going to see how people are not just going to buy from you, you're going to have people that are going to join you. Why? Because they see this amazing product and how it can actually transform people's lives. They see how simple this system is, this blueprint is, and they're like, I want to do that too. Question: who here knows somebody that wouldn't mind making extra money yesterday? Put me in the comments if you know somebody. Inflation's high, gasoline's high, times are interesting, economy's interesting. People are looking for ways to be healthier and to make more money. But they don't just want to make money in any way. They want to do something that's impactful. They want to do something they believe in. They want to do something that helps people, not hurts people. They also want to do it in a way where it doesn't annoy people. I'm not going to tell you to pull out a list of 100 people and start calling them and slamming down a product down their throat. I'm not going to tell you to go kidnap your friends to a house meeting and go do that. We're going to show you ways where people will come to you and you can simply educate them so that they can make their own informed decision where you feel good about the service you're providing. So guess what? If you do 3 a week, you're going to see at least one of those 3 will become a partner with you. It's just we have all these things in our system. And then they start doing the 3 a week, 2 posts a day, 3 a week. And you keep on doing that as well too. We've broken down the math week after week after week after week. Guess what? 8 weeks in. Perfect scenario. 8 weeks in. But we've seen this now. I see Liz and Tiff. They are in the chat right now. They did this in 6 weeks. I see Dr. Lorette Willis. She did this in 8 weeks. I've seen people do this in 6 months, 8 months, 6 years. It's okay. But we've seen it. If you follow this for 8 weeks, 2 posts a day, 3 customers a week, and you duplicate it in 8 weeks, $10,000 extra a month. Part-time. And all you're doing is 2 posts a day. All you're doing is sharing something amazing. All you're doing is following a simple system. And then you just see things grow and grow and grow and grow. And next thing you know, it's Thanksgiving. And I want you to really imagine, how does Thanksgiving look and feel like if you were making an extra $10,000 a month? But how does that feel like? I think there's always things to be grateful for. I think I've learned to be content, as Paul says, content with a lot and content with nothing. But come on, 10,000 extra a month, there's a lot to be grateful for. You finally look at your credit card bills and be like, I'm actually paying them down. You're finally looking at your kids being like, what do they want for a dream vacation? You're finally looking at your spouse saying, maybe I can leave this job that is killing my soul or killing your soul. You're finally looking at your grandchildren saying, hey, it's on grandpa and grandma. You're able to give back to your church. You're going to have the biggest tithes and offerings you've ever done in your life. And you feel like, wow, this is a very, very thankful Thanksgiving. It's going to be a very Merry Christmas. So I'm telling you, there's a simple way to leverage these drops. If you want to try them, get back to the person you saw this with and ask them, how do you get started on the drops? Of course, we'll help you on that. But if you want to partner with us, $30 one-time lifetime membership, try some products, very simple, get a wholesale discount. And then we're going to connect you to our system. We're on a mission in the next 90 days to help as many people become transformed with their health, but also with their wealth as well too. And we are expecting a lot of people's lives transformed and have a very thankful Thanksgiving, an extra $10,000 a month. Let's do that. So if you're interested in that, get back to the person that connected you with this. Let's do this together. Other than that, God bless. Talk soon.